It is 7 a.m. and I'm sitting in bed with some coffee. Got to figure some things out. So we think there's a 75 cents per ride bus in town. Well, we know there is, but we're not sure exactly how it works. And their offices don't open until 8. So the hope is we can get to Walmart, get all the Walmart stuff done, maybe even get my shoes. I don't think that's going to work out before we go back to hike. And the Trail Angel Jen, I don't think she's going to pick us up till like 10 or after. So we have some time. Get all my YouTube work done. And man, I'm looking rough. Like I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to get a razor at Walmart and like clean all this up. I don't know. I know a lot of people embrace the trail grunge. I don't know what the word is. I just can't do it. I gotta shave my head and clean all this up. And at some point on this trail, I'm gonna end up doing what I've done every time. I'm gonna buy like a cheap trimmer and cut this beard probably, but not yet. It's only been 20 days. So I slept so good in this motel bed. Like this was the best call coming to town. So it's going to be a good day because the next thing on the agenda is going to the lobby and getting some of those waffles. We had breakfast, had a waffle, had some more coffee, came back here and brushed my teeth. And we had just decided, we thought we had maybe 2 hours for a 10 a.m. pickup, but we hadn't heard back from her. So we were walking down the hotel hallway, gonna go run to Walmart and get our resupply stuff. Luckily, she texted just in time, said 20 minutes. So looks like we're gonna get picked up at 8:30 a.m. We're getting our stuff packed right now. Have a very light pack because I'm not gonna carry much. And I was smart. Last night, I put my water bottles in the freezer, so I got 2 ice cold bottles of ice. And she's also gonna run by the post office so I can get my new shoes. So it's gonna be sweet. I can do this 16-mile road walk with some new shoes. So far, shaping up to be a good morning. All right, let's go in here and get my new shoes. Here we are back at the ranger station. And man, let me tell you, this road that we just drove on, this is not gonna be a fun walk to town. Good thing is, I am carrying very little weight. Both of my water bottles currently are full of frozen, well, not full of ice. Jen just dropped us off. Man, she made all this possible. This is just flipping amazing. That we got to not have to stay here. All this is working out the best way possible. So here's the deal. Oh, there goes Jen. Got my new shoes at the post office. I feel like I'm walking on clouds. It's so amazing. Have these new shoes, new insoles. We have about 8 miles to the gas station with the subway. And I'm 110% certain we're stopping there. We're gonna probably get like a lunch, soda, and then another 8 miles. But this is all paved road walking with almost no shoulder. So I don't know how much footage I'm gonna have for you for this walk. And I may just throw in my audiobook and just get there. Because right now, I don't know, what time is it? Like 9 or? Yeah. So it's 9 o'clock. And if we can get to town, then get to Walmart, there's like a town bus that picks up at Walmart around 4:30. So if we could get there, get all of our shopping done, then we wouldn't have to carry this stuff back to the motel. I think that's kind of the play, because then we'll be all set for the 00 that starts tomorrow. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm on cloud 12 right now. Happy, happy, happy. So Pac-Man is like all into mushrooms. And he's telling me all about what is this mushroom?
Inky cap.
Okay. And he said is it growing in something decaying?
No, it's growing through the, no, it's not even decaying. It's just in the freaking box. That's impressive.
Yeah, how does a mushroom grow where there's no moisture? I thought that was like a thing.
Yeah, maybe from the rains. It only needs like a little bit of time to get going. But those are sweet. They've got this component in it, and I forget what it's called. Like, it starts with a C. And if you have one of these, you can't drink alcohol 2 days before, 2 days after, or it'll be the worst hangover of your life.
Oh, you better not have that then.
Yeah, we don't need that.
So I figure it's about time to introduce Pac-Man because he's been in the background and been in these videos for several days. So Pac-Man, what's your, go through your quick hiking history. What years did you hike the other trails?
Okay. I got 2018, I did the AT. That was my first big hike. Didn't know what I was doing. Fell in love. You know.
With the trail or a girl?
You know, both. Yeah, it's all good. But mostly with the trail. And yeah, then we hung out. Took me 5 years to get back on trail, but 2023 did the PCT. You know, it activated something in me again, and here I am, CDT 2026.
Where are you from?
I'm from Oklahoma,
Okay.
Oklahoma City, hanging out. Spent the last decade in New Orleans, and yeah, never been out in the Rocky Mountains. Love nature, exploring. Big mushroom guy. Love.
Hold on, clarify. Big mushroom guy. We're talking psychedelics or?
Man, anything like culinary, medicinal. Like I just find little fungi fascinating. Everything about
Your
them.
trail name should be Fungi. Or like what'd you say it's called, a mycologist?
Mycology, yeah, like study of fungi.
Okay, last question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite gear item that you're carrying?
Ooh, man, that's a hard one. Probably my pillow, the luxury item.
Okay,
I freaking
pillow.
love it.
Dude, I don't think a pillow is luxury. It's like mandatory for me.
That little cloud of air you can sleep on at the end of the night, man. Feels like heaven.
We're just walking and talking. I look over here and think, man, this is actually a pretty view right here. It's cool rocks. I think we're only about 1.25 miles from the subway and gas station, which will be our halfway point. And then after the subway, I think that's going to be a pretty rough 8 miles, because it's like going into town, and from what it looked like in the car, there's no shoulders, like pretty high grass and weeds all the way up to the edge of the roadway, no views, but that'll be okay. It'll only be 8 miles. We'll already be halfway done, so we'll just put our heads down and grind. We're walking over the highway. So this means we have made it halfway for our day already. It's gone by very quick. We've just been walking and talking, and we're gonna go to this gas station. There's a Subway. Probably get a soda and a sandwich. Take a break before we continue on. We have graduated from inside the building to sitting at these tables outside the building. I showed you inside a little picture of a little video clip of me sitting there with my shoes off in the subway. Pac-Man said I need to show my true hiker trash self on here. So we're in the subway. I was not wearing my shoes. And of course, this is like a hiker pro tip. You got to take a water bottle and fill it with soda in the fountain when you're leaving. They had the 1.5 liter bottles, and one of the things I'm gonna do at Grant's is replace all my water bottles. A lot of times the Walmart and the grocery store don't have the big bottles, so I get them here. They're like $3.89 a pop. I got 2 of them. And then I had an ice cream sandwich, one of those cookie ice cream sandwiches. They're usually like $3 or $4. It wasn't one of the giant ones, it was just like a small one. I go up to pay and the lady says $16. I looked at her, I said, how much were the water bottles? She says $3.89. And I pointed at the other thing. She goes, oh, they're $7. I didn't take that ice cream sandwich. I could not pay $7 for a little ice cream sandwich. The great news here, when I thought it was 8 miles to here and then another 8 to town, that was based off like the center of town. We're staying on this edge of town, and we've already walked part of the way from the brewery. We only have 4.9 miles that we have to walk. So the plan is to go get that 4.9 and then hopefully get a ride from there to Walmart and do the rest of the chores. So let's go get that done. You know, there's no shoulder and it's not been the best road walk, but it's not horrible. The views aren't bad. I got a liter bottle of warm flat Dr. Pepper. Like, what more could you possibly ask for on a long road walk? All right, it's 2:50 p.m. This is like a sewage plant, I guess, and it stinks bad. And we are right here at the brewery. So we've walked to here. So we're just about done. As soon as we get to where our steps ended at the brewery last night, our thumbs are going up to go to Walmart. This may actually be the first hitch of the CDT. I don't think I've hitched yet. I did several hitches on the AT before I came out here, so it won't be the first hitch of the year, but I'm about to do the first hitch of the CDT. Here we are. So actually we walked here last night, but the trail doesn't even go by the motel. The trail continues that way. So our steps are, in about 4 steps, our steps are completely connected. And the thumb is going out. Okay, so we did not get a hitch from the brewery. We had to walk back to the room. And then we did get it lined up, so we're gonna get a ride by the bus from Walmart back at 5. So we started off walking to Walmart, and as we were walking out of the motel, I see this old truck. And people with old trucks always help you out. I told Pac-Man, I said, this is our ride. Sure enough, I stuck my thumb out, talked to the guy, and he brought us over here, so we have a good bit of time to do our shopping. I'm gonna get some healthy food for the room, gotta get my resupply, and a couple other things. So let me get a few of the things together and I'll show them what to buy. Okay, this took me way longer than I anticipated. I needed 2 dinners, so we're gonna do that Velveeta mac and cheese, and I'm gonna have to do tuna packs. And then I got my resupply stuff down there. I bought some new camp shoes down there. Those E-Pack ones aren't working. I got some drinks for the room. I got 2 new water bottles, got some beer for the room. I gotta shave all this nonsense off. I got some razors. And then I got some couple salads and bananas and strawberries and healthy stuff. So I think this is all we got, but I only got 10 minutes for the bus is gonna be here. I've been taking too long, doing too much shopping. I was looking for the pulled pork and they didn't have it here, so that's why we're at the tuna. But I guess that's it for now. I better go check out. So. I have not had this camera on in a while, but a lot has happened. We got that bus ride back from Walmart. Didn't really have to do much with that because I got a couple days off. Came through it aside, took a shower. I cleaned up, I bought razors at Walmart and I cleaned all this up, cleaned up my neck. I feel like I'm a civilized human. I shaved my head. We did laundry. I had 2 beers and sat in the hot tub for a while, and man, that's medicine. I'm feeling good. Some other hikers we know are all in town, and I was just looking at there's like a message group. A bunch of them are at like a heavy metal concert in town. I'm just too old for that, and I don't have it in me. Like that hot tub and 2 beers was like primo. I've also been talking to a couple friends. I'm thinking real hard. I'm not gonna do it, right? I'm not gonna do it, right? But I'm thinking real hard about going to AT Trail Days. Today's Wednesday beforehand. Tent City opens on Thursday. I'm not gonna do it. But I maybe have looked up how to get to Albuquerque. I maybe have priced out flights. I maybe already have a ride lined up to pick me up in Asheville to take me to the trail days. I texted my buddy Hops and I was hoping he'd be like, no, dude, you need to like stay focused on the CDT. But his response was like, really, when are you gonna be there? I'll get you a ride. So it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna rest my feet here and I'm gonna just keep going north. The other side of this is the goofball Pac-Man that I've been hanging with. He's taking some time off. So like if I went to trail days, when I get back on trail, we'd be like 12 hours apart. He'd be just ahead of me probably. But yeah, I need to stay and keep hiking. We'll just see what transpires there. Right now, we're just walking down the road here. We're gonna get some Dairy Queen. Been wanting some ice cream and we need some dinner. And then just gonna finish up the YouTube work and chill for the rest of the evening, I believe. Maybe I'd take a DQ cake home. I I had some chicken fingers and fries, and I got a blizzard for the road that I'm eating now. We're sitting back here at the room. I texted some other CDT hiker friends. Got another guy that like we're hardcore like scheming, trying to figure out how to make trail days happen. I just don't know that it's possible because today is the Tuesday before trail days. We would need to be in, there's no rental cars here. We'd have to be in Albuquerque tomorrow morning to get a rental car. And the only way we know to get from here to Albuquerque is a bus, and the bus for tomorrow morning is full. Tomorrow night has seats, but that wouldn't get us to trail days in time. So I think this is probably not happening, and we're gonna stay here. I'm gonna rest my feet for my 2 days and then continue hiking north. I'm sure that's not gonna change, but nothing else is gonna happen tonight. I'm gonna lay in this bed, get horizontal, rest these feet, play on my phone and all that. So have a good night. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, most likely on a 0 day here in Grant.